So there are two types of studies. The first is an observational study, where the root word here is observe. This is when the investigator collects data merely by watching or asking questions. They don't try to control any of the variables. And we'll see what we mean by that with some examples here in a second. Where an experiment is when the investigator changes a variable or imposes a treatment to determine its effect. So many times when surveys or you have filled out surveys, those are just observational studies. The person collecting that data didn't try to control any of the particular variables about you before you completed that survey. But in an experiment, so we would have things where we've got different groups where maybe we have, Group A goes on a certain diet plan, Group B goes on a different diet plan, and at the end of the day we try to compare to see which of those two plans is better. So in an experiment, the investigator gets to kind of choose which group you're in and what treatment that you get. So example 1.3.1, so trying to determine if we have an observational study or an experiment. So part A says that we're going to poll students to see if they favor increasing tuition. So I don't know what students would ever be in favor of that, but we're going to poll students to see if they favor increasing tuition. So in this case, this would just be an observational study. Since we're just asking a question, no one is assigned to different treatment groups. Okay, so the researcher is not changing a variable, they're not imposing any sort of treatment, they're simply just asking a question and recording the data. So in this case, we have an observational study.